Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Lore Dump podcast. This episode we'll be having Kick and Twitch VTuber RaphielVT or RaphietheHealer on Twitter. Today we're going to be discussing VTubing, games, Thanksgiving, being a doctor maybe, and lots of lore as per usual. Hello to all of our Spotify listeners and our YouTube watchers. I hope you enjoyed last week's podcast. If you would like to see last week's podcast or any previous podcast, check out my link tree in the description of this video or the links on my Twitch and Kick right now, and it will take you to those locations to listen fast. Last week with Ray, we weren't able to record it, but we were able to get it uploaded for everyone to see. So if you've not seen it, go and watch it. Yeah, let's hop right in here with Rafi and discuss more stuff. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing well, I think.
You
Perhaps.
think?
Yeah, perhaps.
Well, that's
I
good.
yeah.
So, Rafi, tell everyone a little bit about yourself, what you do.
Okay, well, obviously I am a healer VTuber. I play lots of video games, mostly shooters like Overwatch, but I like to play I'd say a nice variety of video games. I like talking to people in chat. Um yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, I'd say. It's a good.
When did you start streaming?
Mm,
I think it was around when I did, wasn't it? About three and a
uh,
half, 4 months ago? Or was it longer ago?
yeah. I started a little earlier than that. I did some flesh tubing before
Oh, didn't
then.
we all do a little bit of flesh tubing before
Yeah,
VTubing?
maybe.
Everyone, do some looking around. Find that for me.
Yeah. You're not gonna find it, but
Yeah, I deleted all mine
um,
too.
yeah. Well, kick makes it easy. You just delete all the VODs. But yeah. So
So, as a
yeah, Twitch.
VTuber, when did you start streaming?
Yeah, probably like 2 to 3 months ago.
And then I know recently you jumped on the Twitch bandwagon as well.
Yes.
You were doing a little bit of
Yeah.
leaving Kick to go to Twitch and then decided to stick with them both.
Yeah, so initially I started on Twitch, but then
Oh,
Kick was becoming a thing, and I was following someone who was like, "I'm gonna go to Kick," and I'm like,
me too.
I might as well try it too. And I tried it, and I liked it, and I was like, "Oh, I'll stay here." And then they changed the rules recently, so I was like, "Oh, why not both?"
That was
So
kind of my thing too. I didn't follow
yeah,
anybody, but I had originally flesh tubed on Twitch, and then when I started back, I had heard about Kick, and I was like, let me go over there and start over there. I really don't want to deal with Twitch's stuff. And
mm-hmm.
then I got on Kick and was like, I kind of actually miss some of the Twitch stuff. So
Yeah,
then I started multi-streaming before it was cool, before it was
yeah.
allowed. I was illegal.
Oh,
Yeah, I was illegal. Yeah,
scandalous.
don't tell anybody though. Don't let
Yeah,
Twitch know. They'll kick me out.
true, true. No, I don't think they
So
care anymore.
no, they don't care anymore. Thank God that they don't care anymore. But there's people with thousands of followers that do that, and they don't say anything.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So let's see. What if were you in the Rust event with me?
No, no.
No, we haven't. You were in the League event,
Yes,
in the tourney that
yes, I
that
was
me
in
and
the
Lex
league
ran.
tourney. Yes.
Yeah, how that was not your first time playing League.
No.
No, I know it was a couple people's, but I could not remember if it was yours or not.
Yeah, no. I. That being said, though, I got ultimately carried to the winning team.
Wait a minute, that's right, you were on the winning team.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Gosh, well, I hope that the trophy has came in or is coming in soon, as you deserve, for
yeah.
crushing all of our booties.
Oh my gosh, I didn't crush anyone's booty. I got my booty crushed, and everyone else just The rest of my team just won it for me, so I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
whatever.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. You helped. I
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
it. No, they
Yeah.
were just there to support you. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were supporting the support. True.
So recently, I know that what everyone's seeing here on the podcast is it's your model, but it's kind of like an older-ish rendition. I know you use some of it, but you have a new one that you
Mm-hmm.
just got, which is adorable.
Yes, it's nice. It's cute. It was affordable, and I mean, I like it.
I'm
So
starting to see a rise in those kind of models. I think a lot of people are going towards like chibier small models,
yeah.
which is kind of great. You're ahead of the curve. And
Yeah.
it is really cool and cute. I like it. It's really
Yeah, for sure.
expressive.
Yeah, that's what I like about it a lot.
Are you
I could
gonna
never have something like that with my old model, so.
Oh, that's true. I mean, mine is expressive, I guess, but there's more
Yeah.
I would love for it to do.
Mm-hmm.
Are you planning on getting any emotes or anything made with it? Or is that in the works
The
that you don't want to discuss yet? Some secrets?
I mean, so my plan is to go with something similar to what we have on screen
Mm-hmm.
uh, in the future. Just have it updated and maybe done a little differently. Hire somebody to basically do a re-rendition of it
Mm-hmm.
and have it be more expressive and have it all that stuff. But then keep the chibi model
A fun
as
thing
like
on
a
the side.
special thing
Yeah.
to yeah.
So
So
is
the idea is to keep the emotes in line with the main
Oh,
one.
so keep everything kind of how it is. The
Mm-hmm.
chibi's more for the fun side of it for a good time.
Yeah, it's not going to be the mainstay.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
It'll be like a special thing.
Is this main model a custom model?
Yes.
Oh, well, look at you. I
Yeah.
was on a podcast Wednesday and she had asked me about,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, so are you thinking about like custom models or any designs or anything?" And I blank. My brain is blank. Like I love the vibe of my current model, but obviously I do want something custom and great, but I'm like, I don't know what I want. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's tough. It's tough. You need to really think about it before you can jump in and just
Mhm.
commission someone to do something. Otherwise, you'll just end up with
Something
something
that
you
they
don't really
make.
care for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that they made that you don't really care about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say that getting a custom model is difficult? Like I know obviously there's
Mm.
the process of having to take what's in your brain and put it on an illustration for somebody else, but how was
Mm-hmm.
the process of getting that done?
I mean, it was pretty easy, honestly. Like as long as you have like some general ideas. I mean, if you have like a very specific idea in mind that you can put on paper, even if it's like kind of haggardly, patched
Mhm.
together, like you're not a very good artist, but you sort of put something together. A lot of these artists out there are just like able to make it real. And I didn't really have like a concrete vision of what I wanted. I had some general ideas, and the artist did most of the heavy lifting, really. I mean, they were the one that really brought it together.
Good. You
But
would
I'd say it's pretty
yeah.
easy.
Oh, good. As long as you kind of have as long as you kind of have a vibe of what you want. Obviously,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
more
it's yeah.
specific the better, but as
Mm-hmm.
long as you
Yeah.
have like a vibe. You just went in there like, "Yeah, I want to be a healer, VTuber. This is the
Yeah.
look." And they're like, "Aye, aye, Captain, we're on it. Aye, aye,
Yeah, I
doctor.
mean, yes. Not a doctor, but yes.
Not a doctor, but a healer. Very different
Healer.
things.
Yes.
I
Yes, more
I can heal your wounds, but I don't have a PhD to do it."
more JRPG, less reality. That's the that's
Okay,
the that's the idea.
I follow. You got a
Yeah.
couple potions you'll give people. I feel you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I have little magical spells
Well,
that
oh, I didn't know
occasionally.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You haven't been subject to the
I
healing
haven't.
beam yet?
No, excuse me, the healing beam. Is this like the Care
The
Bear
healing
stare?
beam. I'm serious.
It just comes out of your
It's
belly
a
button
no,
and
no, no,
blasts
no,
people
no.
away.
I channel it through my brain, and I just shoot it out. Boom, you're healed.
Whoa.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, is it like an actual beam of like color people can see? Or is it just you feel better?
No,
You're just like, I'm gonna
it's
make you feel
just
better, and then they just do.
yeah, yeah,
Honestly,
it's great.
sounds pretty magic. Sounds like you're a magic man rather than a healer. Like you're a god.
It's within my purview.
He said doctor slash magician slash deity slash.
Healer on the side,
Yeah,
slash,
yeah,
top laner, mid laner, bot laner,
yeah.
jungler, support all at once. Yeah.
DPS tank.
Yeah, DPS tank, healer.
God. Okay, so you're on Twitch, you're on Kick.
Mhm.
What? So are you making YouTube videos? Are you making TikTok videos?
So I'm working on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. As of recently, I'm just kind of throwing some random clips I've gotten out there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Nothing too serious yet, because I still need to like spend some time to really come up with
Ideas and
decent long
stuff.
form YouTube video ideas. But as for TikTok and stuff, yeah, I just upload shorts, and I upload them on YouTube too.
Do you have like a guideline and a requirement when you are like looking at your VODs for shorts? You're like, okay, I need this, or you just kind of like, that's kind of funny. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, mostly I just post things I think are funny from clips. I use replay buffer, so I don't usually go through my VODs. I usually record it right then and there, and I'll go back
Oh,
later and see if I was happy with it, and if I wasn't happy with it, then whatever, it just gets scrapped. But if I think it's funny and other people might want to see it, I just upload it.
add a
I do a little
replay
editing
buffer.
on it, and I just upload it.
Play buffer. I'm gonna check that
Yes.
out. Check it out. Put it in my
Yeah.
notes here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay, and
replay
then
buffer is awesome.
I saw that you're working on editing your own things now, getting some of that editing
Yeah.
practice in.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the one that recommended DaVinci to me, which I've gotten and
Mm-hmm.
started working on. And it's not, I used to use Adobe Premiere, and it's not too terribly different. It's just figuring out which buttons actually do what.
Yeah, they all have their own proprietary user interface, and you got to figure out what they do. They all do similar things. It's just they call them different things, and you just got to figure out where all the buttons are. Yeah,
So
no, I like it.
okay, so you're on Twitch, you're on Kick, YouTube
Mm-hmm.
Shorts, TikTok Shorts. In the
Mm-hmm.
long run, what is your long-term goal for all of this, for streaming, for posting content? Are you wanting to be like a big influencer one day, or are you just doing this for like fun on the side?
I'd say
A little bit of
I
both.
definitely want to take this to like, you know, I want to take this to the end game, sort
Hmm.
of. So they say, I'd really like to see myself grow and become big enough to sustain myself off of it. But, you know, I mean, it's either I make it or I don't. So,
Yeah, and you're putting in the work clearly to start
yeah,
getting in that direction.
I'm trying. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I have nothing but time, so I can definitely keep it up.
Do you think that it's important for people that are streaming that want to get their name out there and grow to do YouTube shorts and TikTok videos right now? Or is just mainline
Uh,
streaming kind of the
I
sitch?
I would say that you're not going to you're not going to gain a lot of traction just streaming on its own. You really need to diversify in your content at least a little bit, like as much as you can, because YouTube is huge and TikTok is huge too. TikTok turnover isn't very, it's not like a large amount of your viewer base, but I would say YouTube is a good idea just in general. And the jump from TikTok to YouTube isn't that big. Like, if you're doing YouTube Shorts, you might as well be doing TikTok.
Yeah, that's true.
Is my thing.
My whole thing is just get it in front of as many people's faces as possible.
Yeah, that's my sentiment on it too.
So, what is there anything aside from the streaming aspect, making videos, editing, all that kind of stuff? Is there anything specifically about VTubing itself that there's like that you think people should like really focus on, or that people just really don't understand that's like difficult or anything like that?
Hmm. I would say that people probably should focus less on how their model looks in VTubing, because of all the things in your stream, that is like the one thing that is the most like subject to change, right?
Hmm.
Like I wouldn't stress too much about how your first model looks, because you can always change it later. And pretty much like all elements of your VTuber model can change. Like your lore can change, your VTuber model can change. So I would just say focus less on how you look as a VTuber
Yeah, in the beginning, definitely.
in the beginning. Even later on, just yeah, I mean it's so you can just change it. So it's I mean at some point you definitely want to stick with something, cuz people will follow you based on that, but early on I wouldn't.
That's really good. Yeah, we've made it known here that it doesn't matter if you have a PNG tuber or a VTuber, or you get a pre-built or you do a custom. All of it is
Mm,
valid, and it's like it shouldn't. No one should judge you based on it.
for sure. PNG tubers are VTubers,
Hmm.
and 3D VTubers are VTubers.
3D VTubers, man, I don't know how they do it. I
Yeah.
need to figure out how to make one of them models. I love them.
Uh, I mean, yeah. There's this. It's tough. It's tough. Personally, I think 3D is kind of wasted in VTubing, because like to really get the full effect out of it, you really need a mocap suit.
Hmm.
So if you're not, it's just like, I mean, it looks different, and that's kind of cool in its own way. Like, there's some people who definitely do it right that I've seen, especially on Kick. I've seen a couple, but yeah, in general, I'm just kind of not in that space
Yeah, it's a little more of a niche kind of thing
for sure.
to like take your resources that you have and put them into getting, a whole set of, motion capture
Yeah.
and VR and all those kinds of things to be able to do that, rather than other people will put it into, more
Mm.
into the variety of games they play, or exactly how their model looks or their setup or something like that.
Yeah. No, for sure.
So, Rafi, you mentioned earlier you play lots and lots of person shooters.
Mm-hmm.
Overwatch. Are you a COD player? Halo player?
I used to be
Oh
both,
God.
both. Used to be.
Oh, I was talking to Kid about the same thing, and he said the same
Uh,
thing, and I was like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, both of y'all, I would never guess that y'all are COD players because y'all are like super nice people, and most of the time COD people are not.
yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, you just gotta think of it like there's so many people out there. There are a small minority of really hateful people, you
Yeah,
know?
they speak loud for the
Not the
people that are
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, true.
That's true. So, other than you got Overwatch, COD, those kind of things. I know you play a lot of Overwatch. You play a lot of Hollow Cure, which we're gonna play
Yes.
later today.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
you don't you make that evil little noise? He said, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I opened it up earlier and I saw like all the
Uh,
characters and I only have like 5 of them and you have all of them and I was like, oh,
yeah.
I've got a ways to go.
Yeah, don't worry, it doesn't take that long.
So is there like I know me and you've talked about Overwatch before and how you have a love-hate relationship with it because
Mm.
it obviously it's a fun game to play, but then you have to deal with other people and it's stressful and
Yeah.
all those kinds of things. If there was something about Overwatch right now that you would tweak and change or add to the game to make it a little more user friendly, a little bit more player friendly, what would you say that would be?
Kind of a maybe a slightly controversial opinion, but I think Overwatch would be better if they had no competitive mode built into the game. Like if it was just a casual game and there was no competitive mode, I think the game would be better as a whole.
Yeah, I feel
And that's
that.
just yeah, and
I
that's coming from someone who plays competitive mostly.
I feel like that's kind of a lot of ways that a lot of games kind of get some issues is they have like a ranked or a comp, and it kind of
Mm-hmm.
those people that play that when they do play regular unranked normal games, their kind of mindset doesn't switch, and they kind
Yeah.
of stay in comp mode, and then that's when you get like the flamers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know that from League especially. I've been playing a lot of ranked lately,
Yes.
and it's hard for me myself to get out of the mindset of like, what is this person doing? What is going on?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to remember, oh wait, this is a normal game. This is probably like their third game.
True.
So
Or this person plays, like 30 minutes a week or something.
yeah, like they
Like,
don't play like I do, so they're probably not
yeah,
as well versed. So I just need to chill. It's okay. It's not ranked.
I'm guilty of doing the same thing. I do it all the time. Even when I play quick play, I'm just like critiquing every single thing that I'm watching happen, and I'm like, I gotta stop that. It's not helpful.
The good thing about Overwatch is that even when something like that happens, it's kind of so like go 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 that unless you're in like all chat talking to everybody,
Hmm.
you don't really have the time to like open up the chat menu and like message the team.
Yeah,
In League, you like die and you're dead for like 30 seconds and you're like, "Well,
yeah, true.
time for me to like spit
It's time for
hate."
me to flame my whole
Yeah.
team. Yeah, no, it's true. The fast-paced nature of it definitely limits it a little bit, but it's still a thing.
Well, it'll be okay because in the long run, we're about to cozy out and be real chill because I'm gonna just go ahead and say that me and Rafi and two other people soon after the holiday is
Yes.
we're gonna start playing a little nice Stardew run.
Ooh.
It'll be
Yeah.
so fun. I haven't played
For
any kind of
sure.
game like this with Rafi. We're gonna have Kit is gonna join us, and he's never played Stardew before, so it's gonna be his first time. And then we're gonna play with
Yeah.
Oka Raven as well. I've played with her a lot of times. We've played games together for 6 years, but it's gonna be really exciting to bring in other people
Yes.
and build up our little story and lore in the game.
True. I am excited. I can't wait to see how Kit feels about the game, because I remember when I first played Stardew, and it was back in the day. I just played Overwatch, obviously. I
Hmm.
still play Overwatch now, but that's like really all I played. And then my friend was like, we should play this game. And I look at it, I'm like, this game looks stupid. Why would anyone want to play this? And then like 3 hours in and I'm hooked and I'm like, okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. I actually kind of like this game.
Did
This is
you
this is kind of cool.
did you play modded the first time you played?
Nope.
No. See, Kit is going to be playing modded the first time, so I wonder if we're going to have
Yeah,
to if
that's
we're going to be like, okay, Kit. So this is what's happening. All this right here is modded. So if you play by yourself, this is in a regular
this is
game.
not
This is
how it's
not.
gonna look.
Yeah, this is not going to be there. So don't get
Yeah.
super comfortable with it.
Yeah. Well, then he just plays modded forever like that. Easy.
What's your favorite part of Stardew? Is it like I feel like it's going
Mm.
in the mines and killing things and mining.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I feel like that's a
It's
lot of
going in the
people's.
mines. It's trying to do all the skull caverns things and all that.
Yeah, I really
Uh,
like doing that.
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty even. It's between that and owning animals. I love the farm animal concept of the game. I don't care for fishing.
Hmm.
Fishing can take a back seat. I don't care about it. I'll put someone else on
Yeah.
fishing. Hopefully, Kit will love fishing.
Yeah. Hopefully, so I don't have to do it.
Oh, so we don't have to do it, right?
But if he doesn't like it, I'll do it.
And then
I
we'll
will take
we'll
him
all
fishing.
it's okay. We'll all suffer for fishing. It's fine.
Yeah.
I did. I did. I'll tell you now, which is nice, that I did get a mod that allows the fishing ponds that you build on the farm to be a lot
Hmm.
smaller.
Oh, that's good.
So we don't have to deal with huge ones. And I was like, I'm getting this. I was like, because whoever's in farming, I know they're gonna want a bunch. I mean, in fishing, they're gonna want a bunch, and I don't want them all over the farm.
True.
I need to send
Yeah.
you. the mod list sometime soon so we can all start setting up. I'm so excited to play.
Yeah,
For the follow whoever followed.
for sure. I am also very excited. I cannot wait.
So like I said, we have to wait till after the holidays because
Hmm.
everyone's busy, busy, busy. Do you have any plans for Thanksgiving?
Oh, for sure. Uh, yeah. I mean, it's just gonna be me. Well, my parents and I and my brother. We're just gonna have food. We're gonna make food. Probably cook all day. Eat food. Lays around. That's pretty much the plan.
That's really
It's
nice.
the plan every year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going out of town to visit family. I
Ooh.
think. I don't know. Every year they change the plans up. Like last year they said we're not doing anything, it's gonna be real casual. And then I got there and they were like, you were supposed to be here 2 hours ago. The entire family, like extended family, was there, and they were all mad at me because I was late. And I was like, you told me it was nothing. What's going on?
Yeah, they told me this was casual. What happened to that?
Yeah, so I gotta call them and
uh,
figure that out soon because it's literally next week when
mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving is.
Yeah.
Nice. So I would love to just be able to like not go anywhere, like my family be close and just go and visit them. Like
Yeah.
20 minutes down the road, like, hey mom, what's up? You got the turkey ready?
What's up? I brought some. I brought some snacks or something. I don't know.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food? You say deviled eggs.
Gosh. Have you ever tried sweet potato souffle?
That sounds
By chance?
gross.
It's freaking amazing. I don't. So it's like sweet potatoes, right? So it's like got the consistency like of mashed potatoes, but it's like infused with an ungodly amount of brown sugar and just sugar
Already a
and
sweet potato. What do you
pecans.
mean?
Huh?
It's already sweet potato, and you're gonna put even like a ton of sugar on top of
Yes,
that.
yes, yes. Bro, it is just straight candy.
Yeah, so it sounds like.
It's amazing. It's the best thing ever.
Oh, you'll learn very quickly that I have the palate of a 6-year-old. The sweet potatoes do not
I'm
vibe with
telling you,
me.
I'm telling you, you would like it. I hate sweet potatoes on their own.
They would. Did you eat it the first time? They're like, yeah, just try it. And you're like, is it sweet potato? And they're like, no.
No, I tried it on my own. I knew what it was,
You're like, okay, fine,
but
I'll try it.
fine, I'll try
I'll
it.
try
Never
it.
liked it.
See, that's how they try to get me when I'm eating things. They say, no, I don't want to eat stuff. And they try to trick me.
Yeah.
And then I eat it and then I hate it. And I'm like, well, what is it? And they tell me, and I'm like, I done told y'all I didn't like it. And y'all, and I didn't like it. You're trying to trick me. And they're like, well, you never know till you try it. And I'm like, no, because I have tried it. You just don't remember. Because it was 2 Thanksgivings ago.
True, 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 true. Well, aside from that, I mean, I like ham. Ham is pretty good.
I'm a big ham person.
Yeah, I don't care for turkey.
I don't either. Too
As
dry.
opposed to, yeah, it's way too dry.
Now, what I do like is eating all that food and then taking a nice nap.
Oh gosh, the food coma hits so
It's
hard after you
it's the
eat.
best nap that you have the entire year.
I know.
That, and if you have Christmas dinner nap is really good
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. When I was a little kid, I used to get like that sort of like tiredness, like that sort of coma going after like just going out to eat.
Hmm.
I miss that. Can't get that anymore. not not anymore. That's
Well,
solely restricted to
well, there's like
Thanksgiving dinner.
3 times a year where you have that really good coma, and it's Thanksgiving, Christmas dinners, and then during the
Hmm.
summer when you were like a kid in like middle
Yeah.
school, high school, and you'd go out and play all day and go and swim. Then you come home
Hmm.
and you'd eat, whatever bull that they cooked on the grill,
Yeah.
but you'd be so tired and you would just conk out for like hours, and then
Hmm.
you'd wake up and be like, "Where am I? What's happening?"
Yeah. Sure. It's like, oh, I gotta go to school in 2 hours.
Oh, don't even don't. The trauma
The
of it. You're
trauma.
like, oh, I just had the best day yesterday. Too bad I gotta go to school tomorrow.
And
It's okay.
literal hours. Yeah.
Well, it's fine. We know you didn't go to school because you don't have a
What?
PhD.
What?
You didn't
Nonsense. I
need
went
school.
to.
You have magic powers.
Yeah, I went to magic school. Come on,
Shut.
man.
I mean, honestly, you went. It makes sense. You went to magic school. You learned how to make magic potions,
Yeah.
and you just put it all off as, yeah, I'm just a healer, a magic man.
Yeah, man.
So, what other do you have like a real good solid lore built around your character, or
Oh, absolutely not.
oh, I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
absolutely. And I was like, okay, cool, let's go. And you said not, and I said, well, guess we're gonna get to it.
Yeah, let's get to it. Let's get cracking.
So you have okay. You said very JJRPG style. So
Yes.
is your I mean, we've already said, I guess you've gone to magic school and you've
Yep.
used this magic to be a healer, to heal people, which is very good. So would that be like what? A green wizard of sorts by
Uh,
classification? It wouldn't be a white wizard. That's like
yeah,
light and stuff.
I'm not super familiar, honestly.
I'm
Let's see.
it would be some kind of green, but I don't know if it'd be green
Yeah.
wizard. I guess you would be a wizard. You're a wizard, Rafi.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, well, you're a magic man
Yeah.
of the sorts. You went to school. How old is your model? Like age-wise, how old are they? Are they
I mean,
like
I would like to believe. Yeah.
27, 24?
Yeah, I'd like to believe they're in that range, you know?
Or are you
If I
like
were to remodel.
172, but you look
Okay.
like you're 27?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not going with that. If I were to do a redesign, I would probably want it to look a tad bit older than it is.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's generally reflective though of its age. So probably like 24 to 27 roughly.
So has your character had magic capabilities all their life, or did they go to school and figured it out, or
Mm, I'd say it was probably just something they knew all along. They had the ability, you know,
they're like, I
just
don't.
sort of like in JRPGs where the characters, you know, they just have magical capabilities and everyone has different ones.
So this is like a world where everyone kind of just a magic world in general.
Yeah.
And so everyone is kind of like, so the school you're going to kind of is like all encompassing of everybody, but then you can just like kind of specialize it. Like
Yeah.
you just take your powers and you kind of just like hone them in a direction.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. It gets very
Yeah.
like My Hero-esque kind of stuff. But like
Yeah.
not because they're only like set into like two kind of classes.
Hmm.
Like you'd be like, okay, so if you want to be like more like a healer, go this way. If you want to like, I don't know, blow people up, go this way. Do the opposite, go over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you like work for yourself? You like work for somebody? Are you a
Probably just.
traveler?
Ooh. Do you
You'll
like the sound of traveling?
you just like travel
Let's
from
see.
town to town, a wanderer,
Yeah,
healing
just
people in need.
you know. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Is it would you say that because you know there's some JJRPGs where you
Hmm.
like go to other planets. Are you doing that kind of situation? Or are you just like on one place doing what you can?
Uh. Well, that's tough, right?
It's your
Because we're here, but also,
but are you there?
but am I there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
Did I just come pick you up on my ship and we're just like having a talk? Because see, this is why I say this because Kit, he's built
Yeah.
into my lore as he's an anime show. His character is from
Okay.
an anime show in my lore.
Okay.
So, but you know, obviously this doesn't have to exactly correlate to yours. I'm just trying to think
Yeah.
of a way. I don't want you to be the exact same thing he is. So I'm like, okay, maybe you
Sure.
just live somewhere else. And I just
Yeah.
like passing by and I'm like, oh hey, what's up, Magic
Yeah. I mean,
Man?
that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're not from Earth if you're from a magical world.
True. Yeah. Well, I guess the one dilemma is like, am I on Earth now due to some, you know, tragic event that left me
Oh,
here,
did you get
or
isekai'd to Earth?
yeah,
That would be
right?
horrible.
That would be. I think we could go with that I'm just, just on my own little world,
Okay.
far away from here, and you just happen to pick me up
I
on your
just,
little ship.
yeah. We're just having the podcast in the ship. It's fine.
Sure.
I'll put you back down. I'll put you back down gently. You won't have to heal yourself, hopefully.
True.
The ship's a little
Hopefully.
buggy still.
Yeah, I mean, it does take a while to heal legs, so,
It'd be horrible having to heal your own legs. This
Well,
is why doctors have doctors. But if you're a traveler, you don't really have that.
Yeah, I don't have other healers to help me out,
Ooh, you have to be your own doctor. Ugh,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine it. But your character's probably like so good, and like someone could be like, yeah, wait, okay, so wait, your healing capabilities from your brain. Do you also have capabilities of being like, I can kind of look at people and tell what's like what illness they have going on with them, or is it just like you're really smart and people can tell you symptoms and stuff, and you're like, oh, I know what that is.
I would have to. It's more like it's like a feeling,
Oh, it's a
Like,
sense. It's a
like you sort of.
sixth sense.
Yeah, yeah.
You like look at them and you're like, I really feel like they've got A, B, and C.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Because I feel like you'd have to
And
know exactly what people have to be able to use your brain to heal them. Unless you just have the power to be like, feel better, and then they feel better.
yeah, no, I don't think so. I think it takes a little more than that.
One more oomph. One more.
Yeah, a little more oomph than that.
You still need some bedside manners. You can't just walk in the room and be like, you're healed. And then they're like, I'm
Yeah, you're
better.
healed.
Yeah, you're not, the new Messiah walking around or anything.
Yeah, no, I don't just instantly heal people. Takes a little more effort than that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, is there anything about your character that you have thought about lore-wise that you are like unsure about? That you're like, kinda, and maybe this, but not really. Or if you
Yeah,
just
I mean, what were you gonna
how
say?
much? I mean, this is a good question. How much importance? This is for a general question for everybody
Okay.
that VTubes. How much importance do you think lore? Like, how important is lore on a character? Do you think it's really important to have lore for your VTuber, or do you think it's just like a if you want it and it's fun for you, then do it?
I would definitely lean on the side of if it's fun for you, you should definitely put more time into it. But for most people, just something palatable, something small, easy to wrap your head around would probably
Mm-hmm.
be good. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overthink it.
Yeah, I would say even if you don't have lore figured out and you do want to make some lore, I would say don't think that you have to go hog wild and make like a biography for your character or whatever lore that
Exactly.
you have.
Yeah.
Start out slow, because the thing is that it's going to be better for you and it's going to be better for your viewers, whoever watches you, as you introduce it to them, to be able to pick it up and absorb it and slowly learn who you are. Because if you just drop like okay, this is my lore video and it's an hour long, people are
Yeah.
not going to pick it up and be able to understand. Like, they're going to pick it up and they're going to hear it, but it's like, okay, wait, so they said this and then this happened, and it's going to be like people trying to figure out Kingdom Hearts lore.
Yeah, and
Unless,
here's the problem with lore like that. What happens when you accidentally mess up? You know, because you spent all that time building this up. Like, if someone sat through an hour-long video of you explaining your lore, and then on stream you mess up or you say something that's not right or something to your lore, then people are going to question, like, why did you even bother putting that in if it's not actually the case? Like, if that's not how you act like it is.
yeah, I would say never put yourself in like a hard shell. Always make your lore
Mm-hmm.
something that can change a little bit and you can add and take stuff away from without
Yeah.
it changing who you are as a person and your OC like drastically. Unless you want to. If you want to, at any time you can completely just chop your lore up and throw it out the window and say, okay, new stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I mean, you don't have to stick with it.
no, you don't have to stick with it. Do whatever you want. But also don't hold yourself down and not let your and don't make lore and then think that you have to always be that way, act that way, live
Mm.
that lore, because you are a person you're not actually your character. So you deserve to be different than them when you're doing things. Unless that's your prerogative. If that's your escape and your escape is streaming and becoming a new character, I'm all for it.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I won't hound you anymore on lore. I gave you we talked about plenty of stuff for you to think about.
Yeah.
Lore wise, next time you come, you'll have a lot more, I believe.
Yes. We can refine it some
Yeah.
more.
Okay, so did you figure out how old your character is, or are
I
they
mean,
27? No.
they're somewhere between the 20s and 30s,
It's a
somewhere around
mystery
there.
to some. He doesn't keep up with his birthday anymore. What's the point in birthdays? Just another
Yeah. I
year of
mean,
living life.
true.
Why put a time on the life that he lives?
True. In this magical world we live in. True. True. True.
Honestly. Okay, Rafi. Well, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on Kick and Twitch at RaphielVT with a IE, and on Twitter or X. Not calling it X. I'm calling it Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Uh, it's RaphietheHealer. No underscores. No anything on that business. And on YouTube, I'm also the RaphietheHealer, and on TikTok, think I'm also RaphietheHealer? Question mark. I might be something else on there, but it's gonna be changing to RaphietheHealer very soon.
If it's
And
not, he
that's
says
everything.
you're gonna change it right after this. If it's not,
I think I need to wait on that one too.
oh my god. Okay.
Every single platform you have to wait like 2 months if you want to change your username. So
It is Raphael the healer right now.
yeah, I'm gonna drop the L for sure. Drop the L.
Drop the L. My gosh. Do you have a link tree or anything?
Yes, I do have one linked on my Twitter. Should be at the top of my Twitter. Yes, it's on my Twitter bio. I have my link tree. It should have everything
Hey, Graham.
linked properly, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna go and grab it so I can
Yeah.
send it to everybody.
Just doesn't have my TikTok. I'll add that.
Going good. Just finish up the podcast. About to play some games.
I didn't have it on there.
Let's see. Copy link. Let's see if it'll paste right for
Awesome.
everybody. So let's see. Okay, no, that is not going to work the way that I need it to. Okay, there. Oh, coming in for all the Kick people. Coming in for all the Twitch people.
Yes.
That is linktr.ee/RaphielVT. RaphielVT. Are you going to be changing your link tree? Link?
Yes.
Okay.
At some point.
Well, when you do that, let me know, and that way I can update it on everything with the episode.
Yep. No worries.
Okay, well, everyone go check him out. Kick, Twitch. He streams literally almost every day. YouTube Shorts, TikTok Shorts. Go give him all the love if you have not followed him and shared his content. And then it's RaphietheHealer on Twitter. So go and follow him there as well to get all of his news and updates about everything. Let's take a break, get some water to use the restroom, and then we'll come back and we'll play some games.
Yes.
Okay. Goodbye, Rafi. I'll see you in a second. Goodbye, everybody on the stream for the podcast. Goodbye, Spotify. Goodbye, YouTube. Okie dokie, everybody. That was the podcast with Rafi. I think it went really well. I really like Rafi a lot. He's really cool. I like playing games with him. He's very chill, and he'll kind of tell you how it is. If you want to go check him out, please do. He's really cool. Plays lots of Overwatch, Hollow Cure, and he still does play a lot of variety of other games. They're just not his main thing that he does. And he is a really good friend who will show up and show out and support you as well. I'm gonna head out. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. We'll be back in a bit. Everyone on stream, for games. Bye.